25. I'm out filming today. We're at Bidston, and I'm gonna head up the hill. There should hopefully be a really fantastic view, and it's a beautiful blue sky day. Anyway, I just thought we'd just do a quick New Year's message, just to tell you what's happening and just to ask you what you're up to. So have you got any goals for 2025? Any adventures you'd like to do? Let us know. I'd be fascinated. So for me, what's happening in 2025? Well, hopefully more running is the hope. If you've been following, you'll know that I've been slowly trying to get back into my running, having had a very up and down sort of 2024 with my health. And so hopefully slowly as the year goes on, there'll be more running. And so, but at the moment, my long run's about 5 miles, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'll just do extra micro adventures, if as it were. So including some of the coastal adventure. So as you know, I've been working my way around the coast, and we're at Birkenhead today, and we've run all the way from Aberdaron all the way through to Birkenhead. We've also done some sections down Port Sunlight, where else? Through towards Liverpool on the other side of the Mersey, up at Formby. So I'm going to fill in those chunks, but to start with, it's going to be shortish distances. Hopefully that will build. I'm going to be using a training approach, a Maffetone training approach of low heart rate training, trying to build up the volume. Because before all this, as you might have been able to tell by the sort of content I was creating, my everyday sort of run was about 6 or 7 miles. And at the drop of a hat, I could run 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles at a push. And that was fit enough for me, sort of half marathon fit. Meant I could just go and do these sort of adventures and go and explore. We'll try and get back to that. Whether I get all the way back to that really depends on my health. So yeah, I'll let you know a little bit of that, just so you understand where I'm coming from as I start building up. And why aren't I doing certain types of training? You know, why am I just doing Maffetone, for instance? Why aren't I out there doing sprinting? Because that'll make it faster, surely, quickly. Right, so I've got 3 medical conditions. So, as you know, I've had, heart disease. I've had my main arteries cleared, stented. However, I've developed microvascular angina, and what that is those large arteries are clear, but then they branch out and out and out into a web of lots and lots of little vessels that supply blood to my heart. And those vessels now, they lock down, they clamp down, and then when that happens, my heart is starved of oxygen, and I get a lot of pain and breathlessness as a result. Now that tends to happen in the afternoon, so I'm very careful what I do in the afternoon. I could walk up a flight of stairs or just go for a stroll and set it off. It is a bit better in that there's a couple of things that help treat it. One is the medicine, and I've recently seen the cardiologist and they've changed my medicine a bit. But I still get these attacks even with that. So the things the cardiologists are telling me to do is, 1, to lose weight, and there's a video coming in later in January talking all about that. The other thing they want me to do is to do as much exercise as I can, because the exercise is a vasodilator. It makes those blood vessels expand, so I get less pain. Which I'd sort of learnt for myself during 2024, to be honest with you. I'd figured that out, that if I managed to do exercise, I felt better. The other thing, of course, is by doing exercise, it causes your body to generate new blood vessels. So hopefully some of these ones that are clearly blocked or are clamping down and not letting blood through whenever there's some exertion will regrow, maybe. Be nice if it did, wouldn't it? So that's condition 1 that I'm working with. And so that means that the exercise I'm doing needs to be in the morning. I take my morning tablets, wait 2 hours, then go and do, like now, this sort of time of day, go and do my exercise. I don't want to be doing any long efforts because I can't be on my feet, after 11, 12 o'clock. Ideally, I want to be finished before 11. So that's that. But there are more. I've got another two other medical conditions. One is I've told you about before. So I've got this congenital heart defect, this bicuspid aortic valve. And the issue with that is they tend to fail when you get to this sort of age. If it starts to fail, then blood goes the wrong way and the aorta expands and you can have an aortic aneurysm or an aortic dissection and you just drop dead. So that's quite serious, and they're monitoring that. I'm waiting for another scan now, actually. So that's that. The other issue I have is that my aorta is already expanded, whether that's from the valve or whether that's from the just from my blood pressure. My blood pressure is now, seriously under control, but it could be from one or the other. But it's expanded, so it's now 3.9 to 4.2 millimeters, I'm guessing. They didn't say, but they said basically if it reaches 5, I need open heart surgery. So there is, but from both the bicuspid valve and that, it's important that my blood pressure is kept under control. So there'll be none of this, come on, sprint up that hill. It's just weakness leaving your body. Keep going. Because if I do that, I am likely to just die. So I need to keep my heart rate in zone 2, which is why I'm doing Maffetone. And hopefully we can work with these things and, keep running. That's me. Anyway, I'm kicking off 2025 with a run up Biston Hill. Hopefully there should be a cracking view, I believe, out across Liverpool. Never been, new to me. That's why I do Run Adventurer, because I love exploring new places, and it's nice to take you along for the ride. So look out for that one. I'm guessing that one will be coming beginning of February, and Patreon subscribers obviously will get it straight away, maybe this weekend, hopefully. Right, take care, folks, and I'll speak to you all soon. Oh.